This episode of Replicon Radio is brought to you in part by the Dirt Boys and Crow Gang Records. Look for their new single, Pop Trunk, available Friday. And be on the lookout for the all-new mixtape, The Intoxication, coming soon. Follow them on Instagram at _dirtyboys_. And follow them on YouTube at Dirty Boys. Mad props all the way from the UK. Dirty Boys in the house.
Yeah.
Supporting us all the way from the UK, y'all.
Woo!
And you too could be a sponsor on Replicon Radio. Just shoot us an email at therepliconiswatching@gmail.com for more details.
Hell yeah.
Shout out to the Monster Jam announcer giving us that promo. Right
Hell
there.
yeah. Shout out to the motherfucking Dirty Boys for giving us that reason to promo. I don't know.
Thanks, guys.
We appreciate it.
No, hell yeah, man.
Shout out to anybody that's ever been a sponsor of Replicon Radio. Definitely go peep it out, man. The new track, like you said, it's called Pop Trunks.
Pop Trunk.
It drops this Fridays. All Fridays. It drops every Friday.
This are the Fridays.
And
These are the Fridays.
if you
If
skip through the first part of this show, you need to go back, because we did right before we Clownless came on. We did play their verses from the ciphers.
That's right. The UK Juggalo Cypher.
Yeah, from the UK Juggalo Cypher, and it was pretty badass. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, it's dope, man.
And y'all know when I say I enjoy something, it's probably real.
They're about to come in hot, bro.
If I like it, I mean, don't mean everybody's gonna like it.
They're about to come in hot, and you heard it here first.
They put it down.
Props to them for giving us props.
Hell yeah.
Let me get this image. But yeah, man. So yeah, shout out to them, and shout out to you guys for listening. And we got special guests, because that's what we do. You know what I'm saying? We have special guests a lot of times.
We do that.
And we got another one today. And this one I'm gonna do. You ready?
Yeah. What are we doing?
So I'm gonna introduce
Am
our
I still
guest.
doing the thing? Am I still doing the thing?
I don't know what thing are you supposed to do.
The thing I do.
You're gonna clap.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're excited, only clap if it's genuine.
Well, I don't know if I'm excited at it. It's a warm welcome.
Well, instead of just shouting out his name,
Do you want to explain this why we have this paragraph?
this is what he sent us. I'm gonna read it. It's not. There's nothing. Just take the wind right out of it. It's just. I mean, he didn't send it for us to read. I just decided I'm going to read it because I think it's cool.
We're doing something different.
His introduction to himself is way cooler than me just saying he's here.
1,000%.
And you haven't even heard it yet. So here it is. We have a special guest tonight, and we're just gonna start with a story. Okay, you guys ready? I wish I should have had like music ready and shit, but I don't. As a green fog overtakes the trailer park, a crazed entity stands amidst its glow. That entity is necrotic. Stitched together from the remains of his former self, as well as the remnants of psychos and ex-military, became hell-bent on entracing the masses with spells in rhyme form. Although in a constant power struggle with his former ID, Necrotic seeks to put on full display that being a freak is a powerful thing, and to slaughter any corrupt human that entraps another being's mind with rhythmic spell casting influenced by the wicked shit. Danny Brown, the Beastie Boys, Brimstone Labs, and King Diamond, this freak Frankenstein gets high off the idea of bringing a different type of flow out of the D and put his rage and punk mentality at the forefront. So ladies and gentlemen, give it up for motherfucking Necrotic!
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, man. That shit sounded like a fucking speaking spell.
Bro, do you have Jump Steady write that?
No, he had Jump Steady fucking read it.
Yeah.
The Chaos Theory.
Don't knock my reading skills, okay?
Nah, dude, that shit was dope.
It was.
Thank you, sir, for the intro.
Right?
Yeah.
And thank y'all for having me.
What's up, man? Welcome to Replicon Radio. How are you? How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing pretty goddamn good. How about y'all?
We're good, man.
Chilling.
I think we're all good.
I'm good.
I think everybody's good. Are you good? You good?
I got this thing in my chest, but yeah, no, I think I'm good.
It's a heart.
Call the heart.
That's a blood cloud or some shit.
No, it's like some phlegm in this one
He's
area.
got leftover COVID.
Yeah, it's just it's just leftover stuff got lying around.
Spreading disease.
I'm good, I think. Yeah.
This boy's over here spreading diseases.
Fuck yeah. That's what he does, man. Well, yeah.
Enough about us.
We got Necrotic in the house, man. Welcome to the show. It wasn't planned for us to read that intro, but I just decided to read it last minute. So thank you for sending that in.
Thank you for
got way doper when y'all read that shit.
All right, well, you can thank P because I'm probably going to give you a little heat. But we'll
Bring
wait.
it on.
But we'll wait till we get there.
Heat it up, man. What are we doing? Let's jump on in.
Put the pan on, man.
I mean, it's one of the pictures you pulled up and you're flashing across the screen.
Shit.
Which one? The DMX one?
It kind of touched me.
Oh,
like.
there's an explanation for that. I know that.
That's why I figured we'll wait. I'll hear it and then I'll debate on if I'm okay with it or not.
It's an underground hustling thing.
I understand.
He's blaming on Intrinsic for taking his shirt off all the time.
I'm really just fucking with you, but I just didn't know if it was a diss on the DMX thing or if it was
No. It's totally an homage. I love DMX.
Oh yeah, because I was a huge fan of him. Well, still am. I don't care if he's dead or not. I'm still a huge fan of his.
Fuck yeah, dude. That was like the first album that really fucking hit me in the chest when I started digging hip hop. So I decided to pick that and, go off that. I had the beat redone.
Yeah.
And stuff by Stir Crazy, which was super sweet, but I didn't cop off the man at all. I more paid homage to it.
No,
But,
I mean,
it's very big and warms my heart that I got to do that and,
I mean,
give respect to the big dog.
Right. It does look pretty fucking dope. I ain't gonna lie. But I seen it, I was like, oh, wait a minute.
No,
Did you hear the song?
I have not yet. But I'm sure we're
Well, when
playing
you
it.
hear it, let me know what you think, because I'm dying to know.
All right, for sure.
yeah, and you could probably tell better than I can, but just so you know, bro, since I like telling her things. So underground hustling.
Yes.
Intrinsic always takes his shirt off and talks about fucking diets. Well, they did. They always have themes.
Right.
So they did I don't know what it was called. It was like the homage. You know what I mean? Like everyone was like, sometimes they draw you as a cartoon. Sometimes they do this.
Right.
This one was they drawed it as your favorite album.
Awesome.
A bunch of people did ICP shit. You know what I mean? Like one guy
There
was
was Dog Beats.
yeah,
There was
Dog Beats, Wizard of the Hood.
So he was the one. He was the only true one.
He
that said,
chose
you know what?
if you're gonna draw me as
okay.
something, draw me as this. This is the shit.
That is pretty fucking dope, though. I do
Yeah.
like it.
So, but yeah, welcome to the program, man. So I don't know if you ever listen to the show or not, but we like to get to know people, man. So we're gonna hang out.
Yeah, I
with
listened a couple of times. You had HB the Grizzly on here a few times, who's one of my good friends. I love her to death. I believe you had Dan Dahmer on there too. I think you had It's Illegal too, if I'm remembering correctly.
Who?
It's Illegal from Ghosts of Detroit Underground.
I don't know.
Maybe I'm thinking of another podcast, but y'all had a couple of my friends on here, and I've tuned in for those. And the
There's
Blazing
so many
Halo
of them, you
one.
just can't keep track.
I don't think we have though. I didn't remember everyone.
Yeah, I usually.
Damn you, other podcasts! Damn it!
Right.
Doing other stuff.
If I hear a name, I'm like, yeah, we had.
But we definitely had HB on.
Yes,
She's like our best friend.
she is.
We love
Hell yeah.
HB.
Shout outs to HB. She's the shit.
Always. We love
And
you.
shout out to that
HB.
other podcast for
Shout out to that other podcast.
Yeah, shout out.
I
to
like to
other
hear other podcasts doing things.
Yes.
I get excited when other podcasts interview people.
Yeah, as most people don't know, when I see that, I was like, and I'm the old school hip hop guy here on the show, so I seen that, I was like, ooh.
I mean, I get why.
Yeah, I mean, no, as long, yeah, I mean, you seem pretty decent enough that you wouldn't diss a dude like that.
But yes,
Like you said, you looked up to him and
it will be
really
on the
touched
playlist. We'll talk about it later.
yeah. Yeah, and I'll get my thoughts about it after when we come back from playing the music, your music
Yep.
after we get done here.
We're gonna play some music later. But yeah, man, let's hang out. Let's get to know each other. So you are originally from Michigan, is that correct?
Yeah. I was born in Ann Arbor, but I lived in Westland, then Canton, then Plymouth, and I've been all over the place in the Wayne County area. But yeah, Michigan.
Hell yeah. So I mean, we talked about it in the super epic intro that we read for you, but obviously you were influenced by Wicked Shit and Danny and lots of things that were popping off in the Detroit and Michigan area. So what was kind of like your first intro into music, like as a youngin? Like, were your parents into like Insane Clown Posse and shit, or were they?
Well, my parents, they weren't into that shit at all. Like I grew up on I don't know if I put it in the thing I sent y'all, but my dad was a hard rock vocalist in Detroit for a while, for a couple years, and my granddad was a one-hit wonder in the 60s. So I grew up on a lot of hard rock, heavy metal, and doo-wop music, actually.
What
and then
what was this? Hold on, I want to know who these people are. What was this one? Do I know it?
The one-hit wonder is Just Like Romeo and Juliet by The Reflections, and you'll hear it in some movies. I can't remember the exact movies, but if you go to Olga's Kitchen, they play it a lot at Olga's Kitchen. But it was pretty big in Motown in 1965, I think it was.
That's dope.
Hell yeah.
Is that like,
Yes.
did they like sample that for what was that 90s hip hop song? Was that shit sampled? It was it, you know what I'm talking about? It's like Romeo and Juliet shit from the 90s?
Oh, when they came out with the movie?
I don't know.
And
man.
That's exactly what it was. Was it like a 90s drama?
Yeah, something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, that's where that came
So
from.
they
Is
sampled
that was my granddad and Tony and everybody from The Reflections.
That's dope.
Oh, fucking yeah.
And your dad was like a rock vocalist, like just like in a local cover band, or like a
Yeah, he was in a local original rock band called Squid, and they played for about 4 years with, it was my dad, this dude named Tommy Furbacher, Rob, R.I.P., and Mudbug, also rest in peace, Mudbug. He was the drummer. And that was like a big part of my life. So, you know, growing up, it was like, man, I got my dad who was a vocalist, my granddad, so I wanted to be a vocalist. So we started out doing a whole bunch of punk bands from middle school to high school, and then I got out of that and went into death metal and shit. But going all back, before all that, I heard ICP when I was about 6 years old on MTV when they had the blue outline and you could call and pick what song you wanted. Their Let's Go All the Way cover came on. And I look at the TV and I'm like, dude, Dad, what the fuck is that? Like, dude, they're like catching the fucking neighborhood on fire, man. They got a whole circus rolling through that bitch. Like, what the fuck's up? And he's like, man, I don't know these guys. And I got really into it. And then a lot of kids in school kind of shut me down for it. So I kind of became like a people pleaser sort of a deal. So I kind of went under the radar a bit with that. And I was kind of being a little asshole. I'm a naysayer. And then my cousin Bram, who also, you know, passed away, he had brought it up to me at Thanksgiving one year. And he's like, man, like, I don't get why you don't listen to these guys more. Like, you love horror, you love rock, you love rap. So why don't you try it out? So I gave it another listen, and I listened to the Amazing Jekyll Brothers the first time, and my whole view on life and everything changed. And I was like, dude, this is that shit. This is like the shit I want to do. And at that point, you know, I had lost all my bands. I was homeless. I was fucking around, you know, and it kind of saved my life, to be honest with you. And from there on, it just kind of coasted on through there. And now here I am doing rap and shit, mixing it with rock and punk, and fucking, I love it.
Hell yeah. So you were like, so prior to that, you were, I mean, you introduced to them at 7, but like in between pretending you didn't like that style of music, you were in punk bands and like metal bands and stuff?
Yeah, I was in a couple punk bands with my friends that, you know, never took off. We did a couple of songs, you know, whatever, and as kids, you got no stick-to-itiveness. But, you know, I was a big fan of Dead Kennedys, The Descendants, you know, the Misfits, both with and without Danzig, all that shit. And then my buddies Austin and Paul brought me into the metal side of things. And then that's where I discovered like King Diamond, and then like some death metal with Deicide and Dimmu Borgir with black metal. And then I went real hard with that. And we had this band called Archon. And again, we didn't get, you know, fairly big or nothing. We had an EP ready to go. And then some bullshit went down. My songs got stolen by one of the members, and it just fucking fell to the floor around the time when I went homeless. But I always loved doing death metal vocals and shit. But again, in that crowd, I always, you know, was listening to the wicked shit. But whenever I would bring it up around certain types of people, you know, not saying everybody, but I would always get ragged on super hard. And back then as a kid, you know, I didn't really have the backbone to stand up for myself. So
You mean
in that
Juggalo wasn't
intro,
cool?
huh?
You mean being a juggalo wasn't cool?
What?
Well, well, it was more like even just rap in general. Like if I would throw on some Ludacris or even some fucking DMX, I would get shamed for it. And I never got why. And it was just, the group of people I was around was closed-minded as fuck.
Fucking metal poser kids.
Yeah, that shit. And like if I wasn't all metal or if I wasn't all punk, I wasn't shit, which I thought was pretty whack at the time. But as time went on, I just realized that was some bullshit, and I started finally getting the courage to do what I want to do. And like that part in the intro where I say, the parts of his former self died and was stitched back together with, the wicked, the murder, the psychos, all that shit. It's basically because like I felt like I almost had to kill that part of me that was a people pleaser to do what I really want to do and have these awesome opportunities, like meet dope ass people like you and fucking HB, Danny Dahmer, everybody I've met so far. And it's been a blessing, man, to finally fucking stand up for yourself and do shit that you want to do. And I wish I did it sooner.
Hell yeah, that's the shit. But at least you did it, man. A lot of people don't do that. A lot of people don't even notice that they are what you stopped being.
Exactly, and it's all about like outlook and shit, man. And like I wish there was a way to just fucking shoot a little bolt in everybody's mind. Be like, man, like fuck what people think, man. Just do you. Right. Like do you no matter what. Because if people ain't riding with you, then they're out the door anyway.
Absolutely. That's why I'm okay with singing NSYNC in the car now.
Fuck yeah, dude. I'll fucking sing Backstreet Boys at karaoke nights. I don't give a shit.
I mean, that's usually P&I's favorite thing to do when we're on road trips.
That's right. Bye, bye, bye. I'm like, damn, if they could see us now. Digital if all the juggalos could see us now.
Right.
Fuck yeah. What was I gonna say? Oh, I'm not gonna. I started laughing when you started naming all the metal bands. I don't know shit about metal. And it just reminded me of that, your records ain't evil, Joe. I'm an evil motherfucker. You know what I'm talking about? He's fucking dying, bro. Will FM's in the chat. He says, is that Tunneler from Puppet Master in the background of that picture? I believe it is.
Hell yeah, it is.
That's from the Toy Gory video, correct?
Yes, sir. I got the Tunneler in my room. I got 2 life-size Chucky dolls in my room. I'm a sucker for killer toys.
So yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, we got images are on the screen if you didn't know, because he's not seeing those images because he's on the phone. But that image was on the screen. So you, what was it? Was there like a moment? Like did something happen when you were like?
Yeah, what was it?
Was there like a moment in time, or was there like something that happened to where you were like, you realized like that you weren't being true to yourself, and you're like, fuck it, I'm gonna start doing this? Like, what kind of made you make that change?
It was essentially with the whole trailer park thing, the rising out the trailer park. When that whole deal started, me and my roommate Rob, who was my guitarist in the first album, and best friend till the fucking death of me. It was like a month after we moved in, and I had gotten home a little later, and I just wanted to be home, wanted to relax after a 13-hour day, and I think I went 2 miles per hour over the speed limit. And we had these neighbors, man. We had these fucking neighbors that was always pinning notes to my goddamn door for like the dumbest fucking shit. Like, hey man, you walked on the sideways, like the sidewalk crooked. Like, so I'm gonna report you to the office. Like, these people were stuck up as fuck. So one day I go out for a cigarette and I turn around before work, and I read this note where this person's just ragging on me, this old ass person, for going 2 miles over the speed limit in the fucking subdivision. And nobody was out when I was driving around. And for some weird reason, that just pissed me off to a point where my mind kind of broke. And I was like, man, fuck my neighbors, fuck this shit. So I downloaded fucking GarageBand on my phone at fucking like 7 a.m. And I wrote my first song on the couch in about 25 minutes. And I was so pissed, and recorded it and released it. It was called Trailer Park Tragedy. And that's still like my baby. I love that song. That was the first song that ever like came to me. And I sent it to Rob while he was at work. He's like, dude, you could do something with this. And after that, we just started fucking going ahead. And I was like so sick of people pleasing, you know, where normally I would go over and fucking apologize, give them a brownie or some fucking bullshit like that and be fake as shit, just trying to keep peace. But at this point, I was like, dude, like I've taken so much shit in my life. Like I don't want to do this shit no more. And then boom, Necrotic was born, fucking the side of me that I never let out all my life because I was too busy thinking about what other people thought.
Motherfuckers made him that mad.
Right.
Over one note. That's the weird thing.
One note is all it took.
I mean, I get it. Like, I'd almost be like, stop, neighbors. But now I'm almost like, well, you might as well be an asshole neighbor because you might inspire someone.
Right.
For real. At this point.
It was weird. You said you might go hand him a brownie, and I just handed Brew a brownie.
Right.
I'm like, this motherfucker can see us, bro. I legit just handed him a brownie.
I'm clairvoyant, son.
We ain't never had brownies here ever. And I just handed him
what?
Brownie,
No way.
Little Caesar's got these new cookie dough brownies.
Damn, they're cookie dough brownies too?
Mhm.
Shit.
Yup. That's what I was eating.
Shit, dude, send me one of those.
Got Little Caesars, man. You're in Michigan. That's where they're from.
Yeah, that's true. I didn't know they had cookie dough brownies though at Little Caesars. I thought it was just hot and ready's and then those thin and
They got
crispies.
M&M ones and Twix ones.
Damn, I'm about to get back on that Little Caesars kick here in a second.
The pizza ain't no good, though.
Shit. I think the pizza's fire, bro.
It's alright. It's alright. So where did what made you, where did the name derive from? And obviously we were talking about it off air, the threes and the zeros and the exclamation points. So
Okay, so this is, I was a little high when I came up with the origin story, but essentially necrotic, the word necrotic means like dying flesh or decaying flesh. So I thought that was kind of dope with like the shedding the old skin, coming in with the new type deal. And also I love fucking Frankenstein and zombie movies and shit. So I was like, man, if I'm going to be doing something, I want to be constantly dying if I'm doing that. And the threes and the O's and all that jazz, y'all mentioned before in the info, like the what's it called, the combination of ex-military and shit. The origin story is that I essentially blew my fucking brains out and was derived together by a bunch of scientists and government officials and was codenamed necrotic. So there was parts of psychos in me, parts of ex-military, but also the part of me that's just a nerdy motherfucker who loves horror, and then was combined together as kind of a Frankenstein monster and was zapped by lightning while being brought to life, and it fried the microchip in my brain, in which it allows me to use electrical currents to conjure demons, the undead, portals to other realms, etc., because it's in a weird way, it's a storytelling idea, but for some weird reason I've always felt this pull towards horror, to where like I used to do acting a lot and I always either wanted to be like a killer in a movie or get killed or be a monster, just because, you know, sometimes you look at yourself in the mirror and you don't look like yourself, type of deal. So that's where that all came from. And I know that's got to sound fucking mumbo jumbo and crazy to some point, but it was just I just kind of.
That shit sounds dope to me, man.
Yeah.
I mean, shit, it was just a culmination of how I was feeling.
I'm just gonna let you keep going. I'm enjoying the story of just you telling me that, like, that's a story in itself. Like, it's like reading a comic book, but you're reading it to me.
Well, it's like with the green fog coming up from the trailer park, is because there's like a compound in the back that was owned by the military, and that green fog is coming up from all the like nuclear waste and shit used to create me. And when that thunderclap hit, and then it unleashed me upon the world, and the first fucking stop was that trailer park, and that's where the whole deal started. And that's when those fucking neighbors who gave me bullshit were fucked up and killed, where everybody who doubted me fucked up, murdered everybody who had anything to say about anybody trying to be themselves and do the shit they want to fucking do. Got a fucking axe to the jaw. Because I don't think that's right to fucking, you know.
So you're the reason they've been having those green storms over South Dakota.
It's a shit. Don't tell the government that,
Jeez.
dude. They'll pop up in my house, man.
He's here to slaughter any corrupt human that entraps another being's mind.
Here to slaughter, maim, and maybe eat a pizza or two, and then maim and slaughter again.
I mean, might as well eat human pizza, I guess. We're gonna call
Shit,
this
dude.
one neighbor pizza.
Yeah, dude. I like my eyeballs on my pizza. They had like a family of 7, so, you know, there was some extra eyes on the pizza.
Jesus Christ. That's filling. Eyes are too squishy.
Were they boiled or something? Like you know,
Boiled eyeballs?
hard-boiled eyeballs or something?
I don't know.
Yeah.
What were they?
No,
It's more like gel.
I feel like if you're a flesh-eating monster, you're not taking too much time boiling eyeballs.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like you cut into the eyeball, it just
cut 'em out, pop 'em in your
explodes
mouth.
jelly everywhere.
It's just a bunch of
Yeah,
ooze.
it's just a bunch of ooze. I don't want to ooze.
I mean, that's
pizza.
the secret
like-
of the ooze.
It's
yeah,
like
but an oozy pizza.
it's like
sounds
eating a
gross.
gusher, bro.
Yeah, yeah. Only way bigger and way oozier.
I wish they made gushers that big.
Right.
That would be crazy.
Oh, that'd be so good.
I
Dude,
feel
if
like
they had like fucking jawbreaker sized gushers, you know, those huge ones.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
Dude,
I feel like you could do that though. Like you would have, if you could get the
I'll eat
juice
a whole
out of
pack.
it, out of the gushers, and then
Seems
just
like a
put a
lot of
whole
work.
bunch of. Oh, it's a lot of work. You put a whole bunch of gushers together, make a little pocket, and then dump all the juice in there.
You can have that back.
Just fucking
Put it out in the sun to meld
That
them
shit
all.
was good, though.
You could do that, but you gotta get the juice out of them first.
The juice is
Yeah,
like
yeah,
a
yeah.
squeeze.
Yeah.
You just bursts in your mouth, just shoots down your throat, just fucking
You just like
paints your throat all fucking.
you
Bust
just
a
read a
flavor.
It's
fucking
gonna
porno
fucking
movie to
gusher
everybody.
bukkake.
He's been
Holy
reading
shit.
all kinds of fantastical.
You just read a fucking porno to all
Have you
of
been
us.
listening to him all show? He's been reading fantastical descriptions. The man is a thesaurus of words now.
It's a fucking gusher bukkake down your throat.
Fucking Woo! Bukkake down the throat.
Got a bunch
Tropical
of
blast.
got a whoops and doodles in that one.
Fuck yeah, man.
What is happening right now?
I love it. It's Necrotic's fault.
I mean, it might be.
Yeah, man, I bring the trippiness.
For sure. No, that's
This guy's talking about eating eyeballs, and you're talking about a gusher bukkake
that's
down
fucking
your
cool
throat,
though,
bro.
man. Like I love it. Like, you know what I mean? We talk to people all the time, and nobody has a cool fucking story
No.
like nobody has cool stories like this. Like everything has you have this whole character, this whole backstory. Like I said, it's like a damn comic book. You have a whole story behind it. So is this story also, you know, for people who don't know or haven't listened, does this story take place in the music and is an ongoing story of what Necrotic is doing?
It is an fuck my words. It is an ongoing story, and my first album that I did with my homie Rob is the XP, which, you know, XP is like experience. So like it was my first time rapping, and so the entire album of that is kind of separated into 4 parts, and it's the entire story of what happens in the first chapter. And this next album I'm doing is the Inverted Collection, and it's got collaborations from, you know, all my homies and some people I really look up to. You know, and even that's got story elements in it. It's not as tight-knit story as the other shit, but there's definitely like at least 6 or 7 songs that are all story pieces. One being Genetic Repo, which is essentially about being sick of people taking from you all the time and never giving back. So the whole story is, you know, I'm going on this fucking journey, got a fucking doctor's gown on. I ain't a doctor. I don't got a PhD. I ain't smart enough for that shit. But I'm rolling around in a busted ass fucking ambulance, going fucking lopping off strippers' asses and giving them the bitches who ain't got no ass and all this shit. And, you know, you don't pay me, you get your ass fucking, you get put 6 feet under the ground because I'm not taking that shit anymore. And so there's shit like that. There's some rap cypher type shit that still has story elements, like a War of Armageddon that I did with the homie Big Sneak. So fucking shout outs to the Chop Shop, Trey Pound, Big Sneak, love y'all. and it's got Killer Priest of Wu-Tang fame on there, and it's got a whole bunch of shit. You know, Merciless. It's Merciless with Jamie Madrox, Underground Soldier remix with me, Intrinsic, THC The Oddity, and the one and only Whitney Payton, who I love to death. I love that chick. She's dope. Danny Dahmer's on there. A whole bunch of people, but it's all culmination of one story where at the end of the day, I'm shooting for a three album trilogy, and then whatever comes after that just comes. But it's all going to be a part of one big saga that I'm hoping will encapsulate my life in a cryptic but relatable ass dark message that people can, you know, consume to their heart's content and fucking make their own ideas and thoughts about that shit. Because to me, that's what a bunch of dope music does. You know, I listen to a bunch of rappers who have a bunch of fucking ideas in there that aren't really, how do I put this, like one note or down to that one point to where like you could think of a person's like 4-bar set or 8 bars and it could mean like 10 different things, and then it's the one thing you don't think of is what it actually means. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so that's kind of the goal of the whole thing. And so when it's all said and done, it'll be a full ass story, and I'm so stoked to fucking share it with everybody, just because, you know, it's my baby, man. I love doing this shit. I love meeting people like y'all. I love meeting people, the fans, all the homies I met, going in on this shit. Like it's been sick, dude. Like this is the best thing I've ever done in my entire life, and I'm so happy.
Hell yeah, man. That's the shit. That's just dope right there. Regardless of all the cool shit that you're talking about, it's just dope that you're, you know, out there enjoying shit and fucking being happy and fucking meeting dope ass people and collabing with fucking dope ass people, right? He mentioned a lot of fucking cool names there.
He ain't even mentioned all
that's the shit, dude. Like seriously, I never thought anybody would listen to my shit ever. When I first came out with the first album, I thought, like, I was like, I love this shit, but nobody's gonna listen to it. But going to shows, people fucking want to take pictures, talk to me and shit, and tell me that something I did influenced them in some way, shape, or form. And the fact that I got to work with people like Madrox, who's one of my top 5. I love the man. Fucking ABK. I got a song with Blaze, which I never thought would happen. Whitney, like, fucking Run DMC. Like shit blows my goddamn mind.
That's
man.
Fucking awesome.
Yeah, it's crazy. And it's like, it goes to show that if you actually put your fucking, well, what's the money where your mouth is sort of deal, then you can do whatever the fuck you want. And that's kind of what I hope to leave on this earth before I pass one day, you know?
That's sick, man. And so, and you haven't really even been doing it a very long time. Like when did kind of this all kind of get started for you as Necrotic?
It started, I came out with the first album in 2018.
So yeah, that's, you know, you're talking 4 years, less than 4
Yeah.
years, maybe, you know. That's a lot. People that have been around for a long time don't have Run on a track. They don't have Jamie Madrox from Twisted on a track, Whitney Payton, you know what I mean? Like, people ain't got that. People ain't doing that. People aren't focused on shit, you know what I mean? Like, so that's just, that alone, just to have that in your, you know, in your catalog is pretty dope.
And honestly, for that, I gotta give shout outs to UGH for that, because they've been the ones who like, hey man, you want to work with this person? Like I got their email, can hit them up, and I'm like, fuck yeah. Like it's same with I didn't mention this, but Gibby Stites too. I love Gibby Stites. Gibby's the fucking sickest man alive. I love that guy.
Yeah.
And you know, he got to hop on some shit, and it's like
Hell yeah.
So I'm trying to come up with words for it, but y'all get what I mean. It's you think something can't happen, and when it does, it almost takes your breath away.
And then Intrinsic takes his shirt off and says, "Give me some money."
Essentially.
Put your shirt on. Shout out to Gibby, man. That's her little brother. Shout out to everybody who just said. I just want to shout people. Every time I hear someone's name, I'm like, shout out. Shout out to Mikey. Shout out to motherfucking Whitney Payton.
Shit, shout out to y'all too for doing this shit, man.
Shout out to y'all too.
Hell yeah.
There's 3 of us.
Hell yeah.
Shout out to y'all 3.
Y'all.
Yeah, y'all 3.
Y'all as well.
Y'all's 3.
Y'all's well. Y'all's
Y'all
well, it ends well. We're
Well.
fucking stupid. Y'all's well, it ends well.
Yep.
Might as well.
Yep.
Yeah, you know what I mean? We got Necrotic on the line. Everybody just tuned in.
Hey.
So where are we at musically on this journey? Are we're in the middle of the journey?
Yeah, we're about at the middle of the journey. I'm almost done with the second full album, and after this we got got the XP. I'm on the Inverted Collective now, and then after this we got Hypnotic, which is more of an introspective type of deal, and it's going to be kind of more trippy, more along the lines of, I don't want to say full on acid rap because there's still going to be wickedness in it, but it's going to have more of that kind of
acid rap. Instead of acid rap, it's you're on acid rap.
You're on acid rap, yeah.
Yeah.
But so we're on that, and after that, I don't really know what's going to happen. I'm just going to keep doing it until I feel like I'm about to drop or can't do it no more, something like that. Because this is the first bit of feeling all right that I've done in a while. You know, like this is before. Like, how do I put this? Before this, even my death metal band, the punk bands, I never had a physical CD I could hand out to people. You know, this is gonna leave some sort of a legacy. If little, I mean, that's dope as shit. If medium, that's dope as shit. If a lot of people listen to it and dig it, that's hella dope as shit. You know, and it's just, so after that third bit, I'm either going to do features for a while or take a little break. Just because fucking takes a lot out of you fucking grinding away at this shit for so long. Because like I said, the first album came out in 2018. Ever since then, I've been working on this new shit, and I still don't got it done. And it's, you know, life gets in the way and shit like that. But hopefully, when it's done, it's something that I can be proud of, and y'all can listen to and dig it. You know,
for sure. So you're almost ready to release the Inverted project, but you've released tracks from that project, like the Merciless with Jamie Madrox.
Yeah, I've got, I think it's 8 singles right now off of it, and it's a 20-track album. And the 8 singles I got released are, if my dumbass brain can remember, is War of Armageddon, which is the one with Killer Priest and Big Sneak from the Chop Shop. The Flesh in My Teeth, Blood on My Hands, homage to the homie DMX, R.I.P. The Lost Tapes with me and Gibby Stites. Merciless with me and Jamie. Everybody Killers, which is one of my favorites, is me, ABK, Swing D Diablo from the Brimstone Labs. Shout out Brimstone Labs and everybody on that. Love y'all. It's got Daniel Dahmer on it and Keegan Grimm, who is also a dope ass homie. And then Horsemen of the Underground, it's me, Trey Pound, and Danny D. Genetic Repo, which is just me. Pissed Off with me, Danny D, and the Filth Master Gmo Ski. And then Cussin' and Bussin', which is the first song off the album, and it's me and Daniel Dahmer.
That's what's up. It works out good because you just listed most of the tracks on the playlist that I have.
Hey!
We'll go over that in a minute too, but you literally just listed every track but one on the playlist. So we're gonna get to know that album tonight, y'all, so you can look forward to it. Do you have a speculated ETA or any time frame you expect to put that out for the people that are hype about those 8 singles?
The speculation is around December of this year, hopefully October, but at the latest December.
Yeah, I'd say it'll be here before you know it. Mm-hmm. For sure. Man, this year's flying by as it is.
It's about to be August, and then all of a sudden it's going to be September. And it's gonna be my birthday in December.
Happy birthday.
And it's gonna be another year.
You just looped right over my birthday, Dead Body
Yeah.
Man birthday.
Yeah, I
Damn,
skipped
we ain't got no motherfucking birthday,
Yeah,
DB.
we just
That's
we go
okay.
from August to December this year.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, Replicon Radio.
Fuck your birthday, motherfucker.
Birthday,
I'm sorry.
Happy birthday, Replicon Radio cake.
Right.
Birthday.
Well, yo, when did y'all start Replicon, by the way?
We don't know.
5 years ago.
5 or 6.
5 years ago.
It's been a while.
Five.
A happy 5 or 6 year birthday.
No.
Too
I got
goddamn
what was it?
long.
And we've been doing it 4 years on our own.
Yeah, I was gonna say I just got notified.
Yep.
I think today, 4 years ago, we were on Spotify finally.
Yeah. And that was when we were on our own.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been doing it for 5 years, and then we did a year with the studio, and then they fucked up, and now we're doing it on our own.
Yeah.
We're our own
Just chilling at
studio.
the crib.
We're our own broke, independent. We can't put our money where our mouth is because we ain't got no money.
Right.
But if you want to be a sponsor of Replicon Radio, email repliconiswatch@gmail.com.
You fucking hear that, Pepsi?
Or Anheuser-Busch. I know you local motherfuckers.
Come on,
Burners
emos.
be local too.
Or anybody out there.
Yeah.
You got a new album you want to promote? Get us some money.
Yeah, artwork you want to
We
promote?
said we got
Anything.
Will FM in the chat. Oh yeah, you was on that EP. AA. Lee John says, who got you into rapping?
Who got me into rapping? Ooh.
Oof.
Ooh. That's gonna have to go to
I think you just
actually
finished.
Ludacris and DMX. I'm not gonna lie.
Ludacris and DMX?
When I heard Get Back on fucking VH1, dude, I shit myself. I was like, hell yeah, dude.
Get
That's
back,
that shit. I want to
motherfucker,
beat somebody's
yo,
ass right now.
Fuck yeah. I'll check them out right after this. Lee John says make a house beat. I don't know what that has to do with anything. Is this a black dude? No, he just likes DMX. Calm down.
Do you hear this voice? Do I sound like a black dude?
Shit, man. This is the most street cred you
Like
got.
somebody could have said, "Is this Bart Simpson or something?" That would
That would have made more sense, yeah.
Eat my
Shit.
shorts.
I will not shoot spitwads in class. I will not shoot spitwads in class.
Can you please repeat these lines? Eat my shorts.
Eat my shorts.
Oh my god, we're terrible people. That's fucking awesome, man. All kinds of shit going on, dude. I love to see it. Obviously, tons of crazy, huge collabs we already talked about. So with 12 more tracks on the upcoming project, is there more secret collaborations or big collabs that we don't know about yet?
There are some in the pipelines that are probably going to be added, and it might be longer than 20 tracks if y'all like long ass albums.
Oh shit.
Now, you said that Jamie Madrox was in your top 5. Who is
Yes.
your number one to collab with?
My number one who I'd want to collab with,
Yeah.
Danny Brown, man. I love that dude.
All right.
It just his wordplay, his fucking again sincerity to be himself, and the dude's funny as fuck, man. I wish I had his funny bone, dude.
Oh, yeah. That's what's up.
I had a lot of weird things to say after that. I chose not to.
Why?
I don't know. Just
Because you going to go off the rails again?
something about his funny bone. Wishing he had it.
The funny bone's connected to the party bone.
Is it?
I don't know.
What bone is that?
The funny
I
bone?
don't even think it's a bone, right?
I don't know. He said the funny bone's connected to the party bone. I'm trying to figure out.
Why the party bone is connected to the staying all night,
Is that like
staying
a
out
part-
all night long.
There's another
Oh.
bone after. I thought the party bone was your boner.
No.
That was a staying up all
Jesus
night bone
Christ.
connected to it.
That's actually a country
That's
song,
your
bro.
disco stick.
Your disco.
That is the disco stick. Lady Gaga said it.
Yes.
Oh, you can win a pogo stick at this year's gathering of the Juggalos.
It was in a movie.
Pogo stick from a movie.
Video.
I got a ripstick because the last bitch ripped it off my body. So
That's unfortunate.
At first, I thought he said he had a whipstick.
Fuck lipstick.
Right.
Fuck
Fucking
that.
asshole.
That's a good question.
Don't ask it.
Will FM wants to know, and not just from Necrotic, but from everyone, what in the hell kind of job do people have that they can afford all this? UGH, all the features.
You
all
believe
that
it or
jazz.
not,
It's expensive. I agree. I can't afford it.
y'all ready for a plug? Because I got a plug for you.
Yeah. Yes.
Amway.
So I am just a pizza man.
Amex.
Believe it or not.
Fuck yeah.
For Little Caesars.
Nah, for Palermo in Canton, Michigan. So if y'all want a good ass pie made by a rapping motherfucker, come and get you a pie. Because I swear to you, no front, no bullshit. I make the best fucking pizza in the state, and anybody can fight me for it.
Is it your recipe?
It's not my recipe, but goddamn, do I make it good
All right.
and from scratch.
All right.
Oh, shit.
He puts the love in it.
All right. Well,
Hell yeah,
I
I
got
do.
your number now. So.
Yeah, next time we in town, bro, we get.
I mean, we're in Michigan. Like,
Dude, if you in
twice a
town,
year.
come on in, say you got my name. I'll give you 20% off and the best pie of your goddamn life.
All right. All right. What, are you shuffling behind the bar there?
He's making pies.
A little bit.
Very good.
I'm getting stocked.
There you go.
Pouring some vodka. He's got all that pizza money. He's got all that pizza money. Will FM? I don't know the answer to that question, but I don't know. How
He works
anybody-
at a pizza joint.
Well, he said for the answer, he did not just for him, for everyone. So my answer is I don't know. Rob people, steal from someone that's not. Steal from Peter, give to Paul. My name's Paul. Paul.
I mean, I show my leg on 7 Mile sometimes.
There you go. He shows his leg.
I'm a prostitute.
I think that's similar to showing your leg.
Maybe.
Except for you give up the leg. Yeah, Big Rube gives up the leg. He lets you do whatever you want to his leg, and he got big ass legs.
Shit.
I'm just saying. Yeah, I don't know, bro. I don't know how they do it.
It's a lot of surface area.
Blah, 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 blah. Your gay uncle your gay uncle alien? You have a gay uncle alien? That's what's up.
I do?
No. This guy.
Oh.
Ali Star Growley has a gay uncle alien.
I think that's supposed to be Alan.
Gay Uncle Alan.
Is that from two? Is he from 2.5 Men?
Is there a gay Uncle Alan? Oh yeah, there is. I haven't seen that show in a long time.
Right.
It's an odd way to reference that guy.
Hey, I mean,
Is it though? It's kind of like first spot on, I think.
I thought it was, but hey.
Yeah, it really is. Like,
No, I don't think they reference him like that in the show, do they? Like, oh, that's Uncle Alan?
no, because he's always trying to get laid by a woman.
No.
Right, he's not gay in the show.
I don't know.
might be.
We got a Chronicle online. He's not gay, Uncle Alan. But yeah, I got the playlist, so you kind of already gave it away.
Touch base.
But I'd like to go over the playlist. So if there is any like
Spoilers.
fun stories or fun behind the scenes, or or something about the song you maybe want people to know or to give people a better understanding, we're gonna go over the playlist. So first up, we got War of Armageddon featuring Killer Priest and Big Sneak. We got Merciless with the one and only Jamie Madrox. Flesh in My Teeth, Blood on My Hands. The DMX homage that everyone is commenting
I'm waiting for that
I'm
heat,
looking
dude.
for-
I'm
I'm
waiting
looking
for
forward
it.
to it. So
I'm saying, even
I'm
people in
looking
the chat
forward
were
to
like, "Wait, what?
yeah,
Have you gotten a lot of shit about that?"
I haven't gotten a lot of shit about it, honestly. This is the first time I'm hearing about the shit getting about.
Really? That's
Yeah.
just like it's just because as soon as somebody jumps in the chat, they're like, "Wait." I don't think it's the DMX thing. I think it's the black guy thing.
well, they did like the.
I mean, I'm
they
covered
did,
in
the
blood.
DMX reference.
Well, no, I get it. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I mean, as soon as I seen it, I was like, wait a minute. So I was like, I might be giving you some heat about this.
I knew what it was from, so I didn't
question it,
even
yeah.
think about it. But I guess
Yo,
if you
I'ma
didn't
be
know where it
straight
came
up.
from,
I just
I'm gonna be straight up fucking see-through on this shit. I do not think my song is nearly as good as anything DMX puts out. I'm gonna say that right now.
Just going to
I got-
I mean, I would agree with you, and I haven't even listened to it.
I'll pay homage, but that man's a legend.
Right.
for sure. Then next up, we got the Lost Tapes featuring our little brother Gibby Stites.
Hey, hey.
That's the homeboy right
We got
there.
Everybody Killer featuring Anybody Killer.
That's my dude,
And
too.
Swing D Diablo, Daniel Dauber, and more that I can't see. We got Pissed Off, which is better than being pissed on, featuring Gmo Ski and Daniel Dauber. And then
Goddamn, I love that song.
the last but not least, the one that you didn't mention earlier, is Strictly for My Ninjas from Lex the Hexmaster, featuring Necrotic, Just Noise, and the Intrinsic guy.
Shit, I didn't even know y'all had that on the playlist. That's sick. I love that song.
Hell yeah. Gotta show love to the Shadow King.
Absolutely.
Hey,
He used
yeah,
to pay
baby.
us. Hell yeah. So yeah, those are the tracks we got. Do you have any, like, I know we kind of talked about them already, but any fun stories or behind the scenes or tidbits about any of those tracks that maybe you want to share with the people that are going to listen? Maybe give them some more insight on the music.
Are y'all gonna play them all, or you just want the story of all of them?
I will play them.
We're gonna play them when we're done.
Okay.
Yeah,
We're
We're not gonna like talk about each one, but
and then I'll do them after each one because they all got a bunch of stories.
No.
Nah.
No, because we don't play like because we're on. Once we end the interview, we're gonna play it like that's gonna be the break. Is the
Oh, I get you. Well, with Flesh in My Teeth, Blood on My Hands, I kind of talked about that a little bit. That was a UGH joint. And I just wanted to do something from the first rappers that I heard, so I went ahead and did it. And the people at UGH were kind of stoked about it. But also, at the same time, I kind of felt like I fucked myself up by picking such a dope-ass song. You know what I mean? So I kind of redid it like twice or 3 times actually. So what you're hearing is the third time I rapped it and the third draft of lyrics. And so there's that little tidbit of me fucking up and being like, nah, man, I got to make this as good as I can, but also different, you know? And then Lost Tapes is just about, it was when all the family videos were closing down in Michigan.
It was a sad time.
So I kind of went at it like, man, I remember going back and playing fighting games with all my homies and shit. And it was kind of a nostalgic sense type of deal. So there was that. And what were the other ones you mentioned?
Everybody Killer.
Everybody Killers was I mean, there's not much of a story behind that one, I'll be honest with you. I was just kind of like, you know, I just want all my homies killing shit on the track.
If you're going to get anybody killer, you got to get everybody killers.
Yeah, exactly. You got to get a whole bunch of motherfuckers on there. And again, like, I don't know if I told this story yet, but after I came out with the first album, I had, I'd given it to Danny D, who, you know, knows a lot of people and shit, and he's been my homie ever since. Like, I met the guy, so shout outs to Danny D, always killing the shit. But after that, I was like, hey man, I got a song with ABK, like, I need you on it. He hopped on it, Swing D did, and we all went to the chop shop with Trey Pound and killed the shit. And then Keegan Grimm hopped on it too. And with that, it was just kind of more
That's
like,
what I forgot to mention earlier.
Shout
out to Keegan and Mikey. I would fucking hug the shit out of both of those men.
see, I never met Keegan in like face to face, but the
good people,
dude's
man.
the homie, and he even did the lyric video for the song.
Hell yeah.
So like, the dude's a hard worker, and
Go buy
also
merch from Night Owl Prince. He didn't pay us. I just like him.
well, fucking after that, we got the whole thing done. I sent it to Keegan. Keegan loved it. And we got it done. It's my most played video on most played song on Spotify. So extremely thankful for that shit.
Hell yeah.
And first time I ever got to do a track with ABK. And I was worried that he wouldn't want to do it or like he wouldn't like it. But thankfully, he was down as fuck to do it.
Yeah, Killer's cool
And
as fuck.
with the Strictly for My Ninjas thing, that was the first time I ever worked with Lex the Hex and UGH in general. It was kind of like an off play of UGH, I guess. It wasn't exactly through them, but when I was done, I started going to, I go to 2 different producers for separate types of tracks. When I sent him the shit for Strictly for My Ninjas, Intrinsic sent me back like, whoa, dude, like the way you got this shit sounding out sounds fucking amazing. Like you went above and beyond and all this jazz. And so that meant a whole lot. And that's why I work with UGH so much, is they're really appreciative and really cool with, you know, a lot of cool give and take and shit. And they've been sick to me this entire time. So shout out UGH. And personally, that's the in my opinion, that's the angriest I've ever sounded rapping and most evil. Because like y'all hear my voice right now, I don't sound like that evil as a motherfucker. But
Eat my shorts.
That yeah, eat my shorts, motherfucker. Like eat my penis, you know. But so that all went down and through, and Merciless. Funny shit with Merciless was I had Jamie Madrox do his verse. We had it all mixed down. Stir Crazy and I think Stir Crazy and Intrinsic mixed it together. And at that time in Las Vegas, because I was on my Vegas trip during that, I had gotten robbed of all my money by my terrible gambling issues, won it all back, proceeded to buy a prostitute, and then get drugged by said prostitute.
No.
Got all my money stolen while the song was coming out.
No.
And woke up a day late, 14 hours after my flight, bloody and bruised. Like, it looked like somebody beat my fucking ass. I don't even know what happened. I got some funny ass pictures too about fucking when my cousins found me in the room all alone with some stripper about to walk out the door with all my money and shit like that. But I got a dope song out of it.
You've had this story in your pocket this whole time?
right. And it's
Yeah,
just now
dude.
coming out.
What the fuck, bro?
Wow.
It was the weirdest shit.
This is what we're here to talk about. What have we been doing the last hour?
Right. This is
I
what
was
we
going
want to hear.
over looking with Thor, man. Like, fuck.
Tell me more about this.
Well, long story short, I had won all my money.
long story.
Long
What?
story.
Short
And
story long,
this
please.
chick was giving me the eyes, man. Black chick, whole bunch of tattoos, red hair. I was like, oh, this bitch is my type, dude. And she's like, oh, I seen you, one big. So I'm taking her back to fucking Caesar's Palace. I'm rapping a little bit to her, thinking I'm fucking smooth as shit. We go up in the room and I'm like, yo, I'm gonna take a shower right quick, which is my biggest fucking mistake, dude. I left my Corona open on my bedside, dude. And I fucking go and like take a shower and shit, come out ready. And the last thing I remember is getting my dick sucked. And then next thing you know, I wake up in the hospital 13 or 14 hours after my flight had left with my family in it. And fucking, I'm wigging out, man. I don't even know what's going on. And luckily, Mia's friend George was there to pick me up and shit. But yeah, I got robbed by a prostitute who apparently beat my ass.
I mean, at least she did suck your dick first.
Yeah, but I don't know if I came, though. That's the issue.
One question.
Busted.
One question. Was it a man that beat your ass or was it a woman prostitute?
It was a woman prostitute,
Who
but
doesn't
maybe
know
a man
who
came
you
in to rob me and beat my ass. I don't know. It wasn't a man who I was trying to fuck, though. I can tell you that.
I have a
much.
lot of
Okay.
questions. And it's not even, I don't even have good questions. Like, I'm okay with everything that's happened thus far. Except for
Dude, fuck,
your
Slingshot
family
this,
left you?
slingshot.
Like, your family got on the air. Like, what did your family think happened? They just were like, he never came back. Fuck him.
Conscious as shit. We're like, oh shit, dude, what do we do? George beat the shit out of my back till I started puking. And then the paramedics came. And then they were just like, well, we got to get back home. So they dipped out back to Michigan. And I'm sitting there fucking waking up in the hospital all bloody, beaten, battered, and bruised. And I call him like, dude, what the fuck? The topper on all this, nobody at the hospital would let me have my phone because I was too hysterical.
Did they run a rape kit on you?
Yeah. Well, I was GHB that she put in my Corona.
Yeah.
Is what it was. Yeah. And so then she was a hot ass bitch. And I'm glad I got my dick sucked, but still, I don't know if I can. They found me fucking incapacitated.
It's like it's just the principle of it, Rue.
Yeah, for real.
This poor fucking
Like,
guy.
at least let me buzz before you fucking knock me the fuck out.
How much money was it?
It was, oh man, like I had paid her about $500 to fuck me, and she was a fine ass bitch. I ain't gonna lie, I paid her $500, and she took $1,400 out of my wallet.
Greedy bitch.
And the only reason they got into my room is because she was coming back for my credit cards, and they're like, "Yo, we saw you go in there with them last night. You got a key to the room?" She's like, "Yeah, she had my key to the room." And fucking opens the door, act like she gives a shit, like, "Hey baby, wake up," type deal, and then dips, fucking bolts out of that bitch because she knew what was about to go down. And then they picked me up, took me to the hospital, and there you go. And I had to call my boss, be like, "Dude, I'm gonna be late for work, man.
Super late.
I
I'm
don't
in
know where
Vegas,
I
bro."
am."
Did you tell them why?
Yeah, I told him why after I got back. I was
I'm
too
actually
embarrassed.
He
impressed
to
just
say it
called
on
his boss and
voicemail.
said, "We fucked up."
So does your family? Do your family know what happened? Like your family was there with you? And they're
They
just
do
like-
now. They're tuning in.
Yeah,
I
they
know
do
they do
now.
now, but I'm saying like, was your mom like, "Sorry, babe"? You know what I mean? Like,
if my grandma is listening right now, I'm sorry, Grandma, that I didn't tell you in these past 4 years, but
oh my god, I love it.
it happened.
I mean, you literally lived a horror movie in real life, to be honest.
Yeah.
with
I mean, it's funny to laugh about now, but in the moment, dude, I was so scared, man. I'm not even gonna front. I was wigging the fuck out. I was like, what am I gonna
Did
do?
you make a song about this?
I'm gonna. That's
You
gonna
going
be the
to
other
now?
song that's on the album.
This is
yeah.
such. This is a great story. This should be a story song.
Yeah, dude.
I don't know.
But
I
we
don't
need,
know what
like,
the hook
the
is.
re-
But
we need,
I
like-
guess the hook is "Did I even come?"
It could be.
That's the whole deal.
That's the name of the
I'm gonna
track.
name that the song. Did I even come?
Yeah. Holy shit!
We need a comeback story. Like, you came back, like, they beat
We
your
do.
ass and they killed you, and then you're like, just rose from the dead and haunted these motherfuckers down and just fucking, like, tore them up.
In the last scene, he just busts. Just right over the scene.
At least I busted at the end
Then
of the
you
murder.
just-
Smear, this
you
animated
busted nut over
smears
all,
at the end.
all
yeah.
the people that beat you up, and including her. You just start busting nut and spraying it everywhere.
Holy shit!
And at the end, everybody was covered in white.
You pull a fucking a too short and you make a choke on your fucking sperm.
Yeah.
Look, now we're getting somewhere.
I don't know where we're getting, but
We're getting a new song coming soon.
Man, y'all just gave me fuel for the fire for that
Oh,
one.
motherfucker, yeah. You can't call her Blowjob Betty though, because
No, I can't.
I got, dude. I love the chat room right now. So we're still talking, but people are correcting me.
You call her
man.
Blowjob Kelly though. We'll go with
Jenny
that.
Hood says, "Well, it's better than last week with the Christian rapper." Shout out to that guy.
Yeah, we had some Christian rapper guy trolling in the chat
dope.
room last week. It was funny.
Oh,
Oh
boy,
god.
I love it, man. Hell yeah, that's yeah. Do you have any more stories in your pocket that we?
That you would like to share?
Oh shit.
Please tell me
None
about all
that-
your hooker encounters.
How I mean,
No,
that was the
don't.
first hooker encounter. That's the thing.
That means there was
Well,
more.
what about the second one?
Tell me about that.
the second
want the
one
ones that
almost
went off the
same
rails.
thing, but I stopped the bitch after she almost ran out with my wallet. Is what happened.
Damn. You just need to make an album about getting robbed by hookers.
I guess that's a
Dude,
thing,
it should
huh?
be.
Oh yeah,
That
they
should be the
stay in
next idea.
the casinos and then they wait for people to hit big and all that stuff,
gonna-
and then they
Just like
I
on the
knew
comeback
that. Like I
story,
feel like
just
that's. I
tell
didn't
a
know
little
they
bit
just
of
robbed
brief story,
everybody
and then
though.
you go back and you
well,
kill
yeah,
them.
a lot of them do, especially when there's a lot of money involved in those. Yeah,
Yeah, shit. That's what Cardi B used to do. Apparently, before she was rapping, she fucking would go fucking get a bunch of dudes from the casino, be like, "Yo, I'll fuck you." And before then, fucking GHB, they ass take their money and dip.
yeah, it's a big problem in the
Yeah.
hooking community.
Sounds like it.
Goddamn
I guess
prostitutes.
they're not actually
being
hookers then.
truthful.
If they're not fulfilling their duties, they're just.
I can't believe that she drugged him even after he tried to wash his dick for her.
They're just.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
Motherfuckers
fucked up.
trying to be
Being
all
fucking
nice and
cordial.
shit.
Yeah, he's like, damn, I'm about to get it in. I'm
See,
gonna make sure
you
it's
learned a
clean.
lesson, man. You don't wash the dick before you give it up.
Yeah, you say you
Nah,
suck that
dude,
dirty.
I was
Yeah,
going
get
that,
that
shit
dirty
dirty.
shit,
from now on.
Get that dirty shit.
I mean,
If you gonna rob me, you gonna get this dick right now.
I don't
Get
even
that
know
dirty
what to
shit,
say.
man.
I mean, if you're paying that much money,
That's
I ain't-
actually
if I'm
pretty
paying
cheap
500, I
for
ain't
one of
washing
them.
the motherfucking
that's
thing.
crazy.
That's pretty
Bitch, you
cheap
gonna
for
eat
one
the-
of
You
them.
gonna eat
Really?
the corn out of my
Yeah,
ass.
that's
That's
like a half hour.
I don't know.
They are crazy expensive.
I don't know anything about hookers. That's cheap. That seems like a lot of money to me.
Yeah, it is
I mean,
a lot of
random
money.
bitch in
They're
Vegas,
called
and that
call
was the thing.
girls. Call girls.
Two chicks came up to me during that time after I won. They heard I won, and I keep thinking, I'm
You
like,
only
man,
won
what if I chose the other
$1,000,
bitch?
$2,000.
Yeah,
That's not a lot of money, especially not in Vegas. I feel like that's not a lot of money to say I won big.
shit, that's what I thought.
I mean, that's a lot of money
No,
to me
apparently
personally.
not.
That's not a lot of money. That's
But
not
I wouldn't
enough
say,
money.
holy shit, I won big.
For me, that's not enough money to get hookers to come over and start, soliciting
Yeah, that's what I'm
me.
saying. That's why when you said it, I'm thinking this motherfucker won like 10 grand. and just got
No,
got.
man, it was like simply a measly like $1,400.
Don't get me wrong. I would love if anybody would like to donate $1,400 or any number bigger or smaller than that to Replicon Radio or to myself
Or blowjobs. Yeah.
I wouldn't be mad because we could use it.
I can use it too. Shit, it's under my way as long as they don't drug me. If they do that,
He's like, I had enough of that shit. Two
I mean, if
times
they're
is
gonna
enough.
drug me and then leave the money behind, the money I didn't have
Like,
to begin
guess what?
with,
We're going on a trip, P.
that's different. Like I don't know what happened, but here's $1,500. I guess we're gonna get a fucking new computer and some cameras finally. Holy shit, that's funny. That's why. Well, I can't wait for that song. You should write an intro to it so we can say it. I want to be a part of it now.
Right.
At the
It was a
Replicon
dark
Radio
and stormy
Studio
night in
track, I'm
Vegas.
down.
The monster stumbled into the casino.
And then here comes Blowjob Kelly. Stumbles upon the path of the
her name was
monster.
Portia. Okay.
Who?
Drinking saliva from the mouth.
Oh boy.
Fuck, I got a
Holy
whole-
shit.
I
We got
like a whole
Necrotic on the
story to
line right
tell.
now. You got a story?
No, I mean like for the song.
Oh, so I was like, damn, hold on, bring it out.
No, I ain't got no
I
hooker
got some more
stories,
stories.
bro.
Shit.
I don't fuck with hookers. I fuck with them strippers.
I'm gonna back up. If anybody tuning in live right now has any questions, put them in the chat room right now.
Man, those are just hookers that pay taxes.
I'm gonna back up a little bit. Some dude, Kev, this is a little earlier. He said, "I never heard of this man. Why am I on this page?" A lot of people answered his question, but because we learn it, man. That's the simple answer. We learn it about new people. That's what we do here. So hopefully you'll check it out. But I do appreciate everybody's answers because we love and support the underground. Will FM says, there's a point in real life where you didn't know about your favorite band, the Imagine Dragons, until one day that you heard them and then you fell in love. This could be your new Imagine Dragons.
Right.
So hopefully you guys
Much
are all
love, yeah.
falling in love with Necrotic right now. Yes, they are like Imagine Dragons is like Crowbar. Exactly.
My favorite question is did the gathering already pass? Sure the fuck did.
It did not.
Bye.
It's a lie. It's in less than a month though. It was not a rapper named Christian. It was a Christian rapper. What was it? It was a mentally challenged Christian rapper or something like that.
that's
Special
exactly what it
needs.
was. Yeah,
Special needs.
That was the man's name?
It was
Yes,
like
that was
it was
his
like
screen name.
It was like I Christian rapper special needs rapper or something.
Actually, I have
You're
it.
fucking
I'll
with
tell you
me.
exactly.
No. Dead ass.
I'll tell you exactly what it is. I screenshotted it. Hold
Oh
on.
my god.
I have it. Hold on. Let me pull. Where's my phone at? Where's all?
I'm pretty sure it was I Christian special needs rapper.
I Christian. I no. Here it is right here. I Christian conservative special needs rapper.
Oh, it's I forgot about
No
I Christian
way,
conservative
man.
special needs rapper was his screen name. He was telling us how we're going to hell, and it was great.
Shout out to that dude.
And to Will
Yes,
FM.
yes.
So your comment right now about Cardi B and his story about his hooker, that is how people afford all these collaborations and how they
There
can
you
afford to
go,
pay
right
Intrinsic's bills.
Yeah.
Is they drug people and steal their money. So we're gonna have to invest in GHB and find people with money. And we're on our way,
Go to
baby.
Vegas, bro. Wait for somebody to hit big. Be like, hey, boy.
Do you
Hey.
think? I'm saying,
Hey,
like,
girl.
I don't think I have that opportunity.
He's lacking some of the necessary tools.
Like what? I mean,
This just sounds like a Family Guy episode, except I'm Peter Griffin in this situation.
all right.
Hey,
You
girl.
think that's bad? Remember the time I went to Vegas and got drugged by a hooker?
Hey, boy. I see you one big there. You want to come look at these titties? Like, I shaved them just for you.
Hey, you know what,
Like,
motherfucker might be like, yeah, yes, I do, boy.
I mean, there's probably
you
one
wanna
guy in
it?
Vegas.
You
want
want to do a Jaeger bomb up in your
There's
hotel
probably
room?
more than one. He'd be like, yes, I do, boy.
I don't think
on.
I could do that.
You're coming with me.
I don't think I have the balls to
And then you're
pretend to
like,
be a hooker because
no.
what if
You
this
could be
shit
like,
didn't
"Too
work?"
late."
What if they try to kiss you?
Yeah, right. Like a boy.
Oh, no,
a
honey,
big
we don't
brother?
do that.
No.
Oh no.
Or what if the drug?
say kiss
What if
him
I?
for love.
What if I attempted to drug some big, large, burly man?
And he swapped drinks with you, and you fucking.
Well,
get drugged.
that's even worse. Or it just doesn't work. Like, what if I got bad drugs or something?
I mean, it's not like they're gonna know.
My body would know. That's the part I'm concerned with. I'm not
if you're
willing to
unconscious.
fulfill the duties. If you know what I mean? Like, I can't do it.
I mean, your booty hole's gonna know.
He's gonna get chased out by the booty hole bug.
Man, why is it hard to get up in the morning?
Oh my god. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this has been fun. I gotta go throw up now. I was thinking about this. Okay, a little bit.
He's gonna be the little spoon.
Woo. That's right. We're going to Vegas, baby.
Hell yeah!
Somebody donate. If you donate money now for our Vegas trips and our GHB, a portion of the funds that we make in Vegas, we will give you your donation back. Now, this is not guaranteed. If we don't make the money, then we do apologize, but we'll do our best. We will do our best, man.
Mr. Paint says sorry to be tardy to the party.
all
Hey,
good.
shout out Mr. Paint and the San Antonio Fire Department number 12.
We appreciate it. You missed one of the best stories.
Yes, you did. You missed a lot of fun.
You have to check the
tonight.
replay. We got Necrotic on the phone.
Hey,
We're talking about the new Inverted record. It's coming out in just a few short months, hopefully. Yeah, man, I love to see it. We're gonna play some music here in just a little bit. I do have one more question for you. Again, if anybody has any questions, put them in the chat room now. It's your last chance.
I hope you got your thinking cap on.
yeah,
now.
give me that shit. Give me all that shit.
Essentially, bro, so you got 3 records, 3 albums that inspire you as a person, as an artist, as a man, whatever it may be. Maybe it's the Dirty Dancing soundtrack that you listen to in your car when you're sad and you start crying. Maybe it's some crazy metal band I never heard of that you punched the walls to in your parents' basement. I don't know what it is. 3 albums you just could not live without. What would they be?
Ooh, 3 albums. Triple X, Danny Brown. Flesh of My Teeth, Flesh of My Flesh, Blood of My Blood, DMX. And that last one. Oh, motherfucker. That's god damn it. I'm gonna have to say the Amazing Jekyll Brothers, because that's the first ICP album I heard all the way through.
I would agree with that, just because that's what you said earlier.
Hell yeah. That's what's up, man. There it is. Mr. Paint. We already answered that question, Mr. Paint. You can't ask questions that have already been answered if you weren't here.
No double dips, man.
That's right. You didn't give us audio GHB.
He will have to go back and check the replay.
That's right. We want you to do that anyway.
That's right. So you can listen. You can become a Tuesday listener and tune in tomorrow, or you can tune in as soon as we finish up here tonight at 10 o'clock. What else we got?
I don't know. I was gonna read this other paragraph, but I'm not gonna. We got paragraphs, man. Paragraphs upon paragraphs. The homie.
I had a secondary paragraph. What paragraph was that?
You had a second paragraph of why you should be on Replicon Radio.
Oh, that one. Oh man, you don't got to read that one.
Oh,
I'm not gonna read it. But yeah, man. I don't know. It was fun getting to know you. It was fun getting to hang out. It was fun listening to stories. I can't wait for the record. Let everybody know where they can follow you, where they can keep in touch, so to make sure they don't miss out on what's coming from Necrotic.
Alrighty, this is gonna be a little whack ass as fuck to follow, but you can follow me. You can follow me at facebook.com/criticize this or instagram.com/necrotic. That would be N3KR0T 1K. And on Spotify, that is N3KR0T exclamation point K. And if you're ready for some new shit, we got the Inverted collaboration dropping, or collective. I'm even forgetting the names of my own albums. Inverted Collective on December sometime on Spotify.
December sometime, maybe October.
December, October, somewhere end of the year. Spotify, any other motherfucking digital retailer you go to, also Rock of Ages and most places in Michigan. And Also, with UGH dropping that Toy Gory 3 cipher, which has got me and a whole bunch of other motherfuckers, as well as Monoxide from Twisted. And if you haven't heard Toy Gory 2 from UGH with Mad Rocks of Twisted, go watch that to see the precursor of the shit and hear some wicked ass raps and a story that you can follow and get all down with the horror too. And anything else, follow my ass and you'll find out. I don't even know what's coming after that shit. I'm kind of rolling with the punches. But thank you, Replicon Radio. Thank you, everybody. I love the shit out of you. Thank you, Danny Dahmer, It's Illegal, Brimstone Labs, fucking Chop Shop. I'm trying to go hard on these fucking shout outs. HB Grizzly, Replicon Radio in general, motherfucking Suicide Saints. It's anybody else who fucks with me. I love you. Even if you don't fuck with me, I love you too. And at least you gave it a shot. So there's that shit.
Follow him on Instagram at left, right, down, A, B, select start.
B, select start. Yeah, the Konami code of Instagram.
Fuck yeah. All right. So I guess we do have a couple questions in the chat room now. Some dude Kev would like to know: are you an angry person?
Yes, very. Put on a smiley face, but I'm pretty pissed off half the time.
There you go. How do you respond to the actual public? It's a strange question.
To the actual public? I mean, I'm pretty nice as shit for the most part until I get home and write pissed off raps about murking people. But yeah.
There you go. Do you have HIV?
What's the other shit? Not HIV, fucking goddamn, I'm thinking GHB, but that's not the same fucking thing.
AIDS.
Herpes. What's genital warts, man? What is that one?
HPV.
HPV. There we
HPV
go.
the
I got
Grizzly.
that.
HPV the Grizzly. Get the fuck out of here.
Not that. Don't have that. He has that. So there you go, some dude, Kev.
There you go.
Mr. Payne. Why did two different people ask, do you have an STD? I guess because of the hooker story. I guess that makes sense. I guess it makes sense.
Again, HPV.
I'm like, why would you just ask people if they have STDs like that? But I guess you did pay money to fuck a hooker and get robbed.
Dog, stop asking that shit. You're going to ruin my sex
least.
life forever.
All you gotta do is say no.
No. Take back the last 3 things I said.
If a train leaves Texas at 3 p.m. and the taxi leaves St. Louis on Tuesday, how many square roots would it take for a woodchuck to chuck wood?
It would take a woodchuck to chuck wood as much as a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood, and that would be in about an hour and a half.
There you go. That ain't too bad. Zipper zippy and all that. You need all day AC down there. Crazy bear ass.
Are you reading these out of order?
Nope. What's Jamie like outside of the stage? Jamie seems like a cool guy. Yeah, for sure we have AC. Haha. Hopefully that helps somebody. I don't know what the fuck's happening right now. Jamie is a cool guy.
Jamie is a very cool guy, and we work pretty well together. And I think the song "Merciless," if you haven't heard it yet, plug, is pretty sick, and it's got some cool ass metal shit in there. It's got some dope ass flows from me and Jamie more than me, but I feel like you'll like it. There's a cool falsetto at the end, and if you're a metalhead and a rap fan, I feel like you'll enjoy it.
There you go. And guess what? You get a chance to hear it right now. If you guys are tuned in, all the audio listeners, you don't have to do anything. But if you guys are tuned in live on YouTube right now, you're going to want to head on over to repliconradio.com because that's where the music plays when we're live.
Replicon Radio.
If you're on YouTube, the stream is going to end though. So you're going to have to head on over to repliconradio.com to enjoy the music. We're going to play a bunch of cool stuff from Necrotic. We talked about it earlier.
Can I say one more thing?
Absolutely not. No, what did you say? Whatever you want.
No,
bro.
yeah, absolutely. Go ahead.
If y'all follow me on all this shit on Facebook and the Instagrams and Spotify, it would really tickle my balls and it would make me super stoked. So if you do that, that'd be sick.
I just think you made me not follow you on Spotify.
Rude does not want to.
I was getting ready to go follow you on Spotify.
He just busted
and I was
again.
like, oh,
Okay, you
fuck.
know what? Don't follow me.
No, I'm
Fuck me. I
just
hate
fucking with you.
Just don't tell him it's gonna tickle his balls. Your balls. He's going to.
It will
you're
slap
gonna
my
tickle
penis
his balls
very hard,
until
and I
you
won't be
follow.
stoked.
He will not be mad if you slap his penis very hard, Rude.
Oh, wow. I would be upset.
Ah. Well, shit. Much love, man. It's been super dope being on here, and I love y'all.
Oh, yeah, man. Nice meeting you, for sure.
Yeah, I guess officially welcome you to the Replicon Radio family, brother.
Hey, welcome, buddy.
And I feel like the best fucking beaten stepchild ever.
You are.
Which, what he means by welcome to the Replicon Radio family is that when you figure out when those next tracks are going to be dropping, hit
We're
us
gonna
up.
drug you and beat you.
Yeah,
Steal all your
we're
money.
gonna drug you and beat you. No, man, you can absolutely
Steal all your
contact. You
albums.
can contact us, and we'll get the word out for you.
Word up, man. Love y'all. Thank you so much, and much appreciation to any fans out there or soon to be fans.
Hell yeah, brother. Much love. Keep in touch, and we'll talk to you soon. Everybody else, head on over to repliconradio.com if you want to hear the music, because you do want to hear the music, and we'll be back